What up, classmates? This is my final speech outline, and it's going to be a one and done, so let's get it on. Have you ever had trouble understanding what somebody is saying because of their body language? I know sometimes I'll hear what somebody is saying, but their body language will convey the opposite message. This can be very confusing and can lead to misunderstandings with whomever you're speaking with. Good thing there are several codes which deal with nonverbal communication and interpreting it. Today I'm going to talk to you about two of those codes and how they deal with everyday life as well as the professional field. Body movement and eye contact are incredibly important when it comes to nonverbal communication. Doing these things right can save you a lot of trouble with a significant other or land a promotion that you've been vying for. The first code to crack is with body movements. Body movements, gestures, and postures can be described as nonverbal ways to express verbal points. Kinesics is the general term for body movements, gestures, and postures. A better way to describe kinesics is how you feel after you've won a lottery ticket. You're feeling upbeat, walking along with a little swag. Some people might even say you got a spring in your step. Conversely, kinesics is also how you feel when you lose a lottery ticket. You might slump your shoulders and shuffle away from the gas station, wondering why you even spent your money on that when you could have got a Polar Pop. Kinesics also help you deal with how you tell when people are lying to you. If a person's body language doesn't match up with what they're saying, then you have a legitimate reason to be suspicious of that person. Nancy Armstrong and Melissa Wagner are authors of a book entitled Field Guide to Gestures, in which they describe a variety of body movements, gestures, and postures, mostly centered on culture in the United States. Some of the gestures they focus on are the arrival and departure gestures, such as waving your hand or hugging somebody. Some of the more abstract greetings and goodbyes that they deal with are the fist chest bump and the live long and prosper from Star Trek. The second code that I'm going to talk to you about is what I believe to be the most important code, and that is eye contact. Eye contact is often described as looking through the windows of the soul, and is very important in cultures around the world. Americans in particular make all kinds of judgments about others based on eye contact. Research shows that eye contact plays a significant role in the judgment of public speakers. For example, during the JFK and Nixon television debates, JFK made eye contact with the camera to give the impression that he was making eye contact with the viewers at home. However, Richard Nixon, his eyes were darting nervously around the room as he looked from side to side, and that gave the impression that he was untrustworthy, shifty, and lacking in credibility. Interesting, right? According to our textbook, Communication Principles of a Lifetime by Stephen A. Beebe, Susan J. Beebe, and Deanna K. Ivey, a person is less likely to make eye contact with their conversational partner in these following situations. If they are physically close to the other person, discussing something intimate, they are lying, or if the person you're talking to is a male. That's right, women make better eye contact than men. Remember that, guys. Next time you try to lie to a woman, make sure it's from really far away. To cap things up, I've talked to you about two different codes of nonverbal communication. Body movements and gestures can either complement what a person is saying or totally contrast with what that person is saying. Also, eye contact is very important in any type of conversation. Remember that nonverbal communication makes up 55% of communication, whereas verbal communication is only 38%. So I guess my final words to you are, while you may not be saying anything, you could be saying everything. Thanks, guys.